So even with that, like talking about the musicality and talking about the different styles, the Zetas, they definitely threw a huge wrench. Now, obviously, with these, I don't want to say with the exception, right? There was actually a couple wrenches thrown. Now that I think about it, we had ADO with Dragon Tales, we had Phi with Taylor Swift. There was so many wrenches thrown, right? But I think musically, I think the Zetas also threw a huge wrench with their switch up and their style and choosing the slower approach. Like, how do you feel about that? Like, how do you feel about
Yeah,
West Coast style versus over here?
yeah. I was really glad because I thought like there was gonna be more like I guess people strolling to like slow R&B type music. Um, yeah, I was like I was expecting more. Like theirs was amazing. Like theirs was amazing, and like yeah, I was surprised. Like that was like if I'm not mistaken, the only one, right?
Yeah, they were the only to do like R&B. Yeah, because everybody else they did Jersey or they just did something completely left field, or they did like reggae dance songs. So I know like TPG they did like a dancehall song. Um, yeah,
Yeah.
or I guess you could say that dancehall. And then the Zetas they also opened up with I believe it was a Rihanna song. So kind of similar vibes. But yeah, now that I think about it, there really was a lot of diversity in the musicality. Now that I really think about it, like for 5 teams and yeah, dude, we got a splash, really. Yeah, for real.
Yeah. As I say, as expected of like a national comp, but it was still really nice to see it.
Yeah. It's really crazy to think too. Like on our end, we started as Crush the Coast because the goal was to bring something for the East Coast. To create something that the orgs and the teams up here can look forward to every summer, right? Something that can be consistent and just like high energy, high expectation. Every single summer, you want people to look forward to. Everybody's gonna be bringing their A game, and then COVID happened and we had to pivot. And then in that pivot, within a year of our first comp, because we started in 2019, we have teams from all over the country hitting us up. We're just like, wow, we didn't expect this to happen. It's kind of like a low key inside joke between us. It's just like, damn, like it made sense that we got Leo because this time we went coast to coast too. Like we had
Like literally,
we
that's
literally went.
wild.
I was like, there was no better competition to have a beta. You know what I mean? Like to have some SLB judge than that comp that actually had coast to coast. You feel me? But
Yeah.
going back to the West though, right? Like how would you describe their style compared to everybody else? Or are you already familiar with the West Coast style? Like how would you describe that?
In a sense, like I've seen obviously like how my brothers over there, like in Cali and them stroll. Um, yeah, I guess like in a sense, it's similar to how we do it down here. I guess more than I guess how y'all do it up there.
Mm-hmm.
But I mean, yeah, it's not too different,
Yeah.
if I could say. But like if I were to like keep like watching like West Coast like stroll videos, I'm definitely bound to see like the differences and stuff.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Word. And as you start winding down on this interview, like who took a risk that you think paid off the most?
Paid off the most.
Yeah, or if you can narrow it down to one, like what are some of the risks taken that you, whether it be music, whether it be in terms of the performance style, the editing, like who took a risk that you think really paid off?
That's a good question. I guess like I don't know if I was calling it a risk because I knew they were gonna kill it anyway. Like once again, going
Mm,
back to the them strolling Taylor Swift, like
yeah,
Fly Nasty. Like
yeah,
I was like, yep, it's different, but boy, like it that was because I'm not gonna lie, like going to round three, I was like, oh man, it's so close, like any of those three teams, man. But
yeah,
then like yeah, they did it, and I was like, yep, we already know. But other than that, I definitely love like AD Omega's Dragon Tales. Like I
mm,
said, like you know um we don't really have them from like where we're from. Like
yeah,
at least in my school's pretty small,
hmm,
and so we don't really have a lot, like not exposed to a lot of orgs that like
yeah,
step and stroll besides like obviously D9. But like it's like it's really good. Like they definitely came out the gates blazing, and like It was really good. But yeah, Dragon Tales, I really love that. The editing, everything, the costumes, the commitment, the storytelling. It was like chef's kiss.
Yeah, facts, man, facts. Well, no, to wind this one down really quickly. We've been closing out all of the interviews with this, but like, what are your thoughts on Greek unity? Like, I know on our end, something that we talked about was like, it was really interesting and kind of heartwarming, for lack of a better way to put it, to see. We had all these different teams from all these different places,
Definitely.
and the majority of what we saw overwhelmingly was people supporting, whether it be other orgs. The orgs are here supporting each other. The orgs are here supporting the orgs that aren't from New York, vice versa. So like, but beyond just the competition and like just in general, like, what are your thoughts on Greek unity, whether it be on your campus, across the country, etc.?
I definitely like as a whole, like we could definitely like do better. In terms of Greek community, like I don't really like believe in all the like the beef stuff, like
Mm-hmm.
between orgs. Like we're all, like I guess like all Greek organizations have values and principles, and if I'm not mistaken, like all like Greek organizations, like a lot of their like a lot of their pillars is to like to serve, serve our
Mm-hmm.
community, serve those around us and stuff, and like in a way, like we just kind of just have to focus on what makes us like the same, but also celebrate like what makes us unique. Um, but I guess yeah, like short answer to the question, we could definitely do better. But like things like these, like national stroll comps, like they definitely like do a great job, and like in a sense like fostering unity. Because like me, I haven't heard some of these orgs, but like I'm glad I've heard of them and I've seen them now, and like kind of been exposed to them. Like it's a really nice like eye opener. And like that's how it starts. Like fostering unity is to first bring awareness, and like competitions like this definitely do a great job. And like I really look forward to like how it kind of just evolves from here, man.
Word. Well, thank you so much for your time. Thank you for sharing your insight, everything. So really quickly, right? Make sure y'all follow us and Leo's chapter on the socials. You see the Instagram right down below. Leo, you want to shout out your IG for the people?
Yeah, I don't mind. It's at it's Leo on IG and Twitter, I guess.
Yep, there you go. So we'll drop that down below in the description. But listen, as always, thank you all for tuning in. We appreciate you. Once again, make sure you follow us on Instagram and look out. We got a lot of things. Listen, we've been planning. We playing summer 21. We playing fall 21. We playing summer 22 already. Listen, we ain't playing.
Jeez, man.
Listen,
I,
yo.
I'm hyped for it. I'm hyped.
Yeah, it's gonna be something. But thank you again for your time. Hope you all enjoyed this, and make sure you check out the rest of these interviews.